All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone that rule well. And salutations to the occupants, and it's true of the folk on the earth and city, love the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and the very few sisters that listen as well, man. So this is just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Basically, just going on this Edomite. It's a response video that the brother put on Salakia. But this fucking Edomite, first he an Edomite, he don't know the scriptures. And secondly, he's going off according to the ways and the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And he's basically saying that us Israelite men, we can't have multiple women. Now, if he would have said that we can't maintain multiple women in this place, that would have been correct. But the scriptures do not condemn a man having multiple women. That's not going off or going against the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It was certain men, multiple men, holy men, that had multiple women, multiple wives back in the ancient days, man. And you telling me that the Lord don't allow it now? You have to be out your mind, man. The scriptures say he's the same today, tomorrow, and forever, man. There's no change in the Lord, man. So you can't say one thing. First of all, you shouldn't be saying anything because you're a fucking Edomite, man. He's a fucking Edomite, man. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we gonna prove it. And it's scriptures in the New Testament, it's scriptures in the Old Testament that prove that we can have multiple wives concerning this matter, man. But let's just get that. That's why the scriptures say in Romans, the things are written for foretime, are written for our learning, that we might have comfort and hope. And that's exactly why Edomites or niggers shouldn't be bringing out things, because they don't understand the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But let's jump right into it. This Genesis 16:1. It say, now Sarah, Abraham's wife, bare her him no children, and had a handmaid and Egyptian whose name was Hagar. Now we all know the story of Abraham. He was what? Considered righteous because of his sacrifice and his willing to do anything and give up anything for the Lord, right? It say, and Sarah said unto Abraham, behold, now the Lord have restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go into my maid, and it might go that I have ordained children by her. And Abraham hearkened to the voice of Sarah. So Sarah, here go another woman, going to go get another woman for her husband, man. These women these days don't have that mindset. They don't have the mindset of going to go get another woman. They are in this Western mindset. This trap and this queen of heaven, when you only supposed to be with one wife, but they can go and sleep with multiple men and get everything they need. But in this world, they don't promote those things, man. It's always the opposite, man. But here in the scriptures, it says Sarah went to go get Hagar, right? In verse 3, and Sarah, Abraham's wife, took Hagar to the maid, the Egyptian, and Abraham dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, gave her to her husband Abraham to be his wife. So he went into her and popped her, man. Because that's what marriage is having sex. We have multiple accounts like that, and she became his wife, man, when he went into her, man. That's why it's important to when you have an Israelite woman and you popping her, she considered your wife in this day and age. Now, if she leave, let her leave. That's on her own doing. But she is still considered your wife. But she's just playing a harlot, a hoe in the city, like the scripture saying, Amos, man. See, these people don't know the scriptures, man. And I can just close it right then and there. But hey, let's bring out a couple more scriptures, man. Because even King Solomon had multiple wives, man. This 1 Kings 11:1, it say, but King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of Moab, Ammon, the Edomites, Zebulun, the Hittites, and of nations, according to which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall their name come in into you, for surely they will turn away your heart out of their gods, their gods, Solomon cleaved to thee in love. So what? He loved these women. He seen how beautiful they was. But remember also, this was one of the times that he was up in age, man. Right? Because that's why the Lord said, don't go into the other heathen nations. Why? It's because guess what? They would turn you from your God. You would love them. And you know, what's the glory of a man? His woman, man. When a man fall in love or go into a woman, it's not just like regular sex. You actually get attached to her and love her more above anything, man. Not above Yahweh Bashem Awashai, but that's his glory. That's how he look at it, man. That's his prize. That's why the men of the prize and women is not, man. That's that queen of heaven stuff, man. That's why women usually do whatever they want, have sex with whoever they want, and be with whoever they want, because man don't check them on those things, man. But back then, they knew the power and the stability of a real man, a man of the Lord, a holy man, right? Verse 3. And he said, 700 wise princes and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. So it's the only transgression that King Solomon was doing, man, is what serving them other gods. He didn't go off by popping these women, because that was a whole controversy. Oh, King Solomon went off because he had multiple women. No, that's not true, man. It's multiple kings and holy men back in the day. Shit, I believe Ruth is the godfather, it's the concubine of King Solomon's forefather that came, that brought up King David, man. And you can get that in Ruth. See, you err not know, and she was a Moabite, man. And you don't understand, we don't need an Israelite to bring back our nation. We can use the other heathen nations, man. We can have multiple women, man. That's why the scripture said that 7, let's get that, man. It's Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take a hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So we can have multiple women. It's just not sustainable in this place. Remember, when you have a wife, you have to take care of her. You got to nurture. And we don't have the servants or the money or the resources in this place to do those things, man. And if you did, it would draw you away from the truth. Remember, man. That's why the Corinthians said, man, if you have no wife, be not married. But if you do have a wife, marry, or if you want to get a wife, marry again so you don't burn. But the whole purpose is, if you have a wife, guess what? If you didn't have a wife, you are going to do the things pertaining to the Lord. But if you have a wife, she's going to be pushing you, and now you're doing too much, and you worrying about the things of the world, man. You have more responsibility that can pull you out the truth, man. Because you got to remember, this is our Father business. Having multiple wives, it's a extra, man. You got to tend to her needs. Then if you have kids, their needs, that's a lot of burden in this place when we are here to just prophesy. But it's not going off if you have multiple wives, man. The scripture said, man. Matter of fact, let's get the count of Jacob, man. Let's get Genesis 29. It say, now we all know Jacob went to Laban to do work, but Laban had 2 daughters. Let's get into that. This Genesis 29:16. And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the youngest was Rachel. Leah was tender eyes, but Rachel was beautiful and well favored. And Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel, thy young daughter. And Laban said, it's better that I give her to thee, that I should give him to other men abide with me, because he was a man of understanding. That's why it's always good to give your daughters to a man of understanding, because you know they are well off when it come down to their life. You're not supposed to give your daughter to a light man, a stupid nigga that ain't gonna do nothing with his life, man. That's why a lot of these women in the situation they in, because their father wasn't in their life to show them the ropes, man. Verse 20. And Jacob served 7 years for Leah, and they seemed to him by a few days, and for he loved her. Verse 21, Jacob said to Laban, give me my wife for a few days that I might go into her. And Laban gave together all the men in the place and made a feast. Right? I'm gonna just keep reading. And it came to pass in the feast, and it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to him, and he went into her. Laban gave his daughter Leah, Laban and his maid for her handsmaid. And it came to pass in the morning, behold, it was Leah, and said to Laban, what is this thou hast done to me? Did not I serve thee for Rachel? Therefore did not have beguiled me. And Laban kind of tricked him, but at the end of the day, that was his wife now, because he slept with her, man. Right? Verse 26, and Laban said, I might not be so done in our country to give you younger before the firstborn. Fulfill her weeks, and we give thee also the servant which thou shalt serve with me yet 7 other years. And Jacob did so and fulfilled her weeks, and gave him Rachel his daughter to wife also. And Laban gave Rachel his daughter behind his management to her management, and went into Rachel, and he loved as Rachel more than Leah, and served him yet 7 other years, man. So he served this man 14 years for these wives, man. 2 wives. So this man erred not knowing the scriptures, man. A lot of Jake be just talking, a lot of Edomites, Jake, niggas be talking out their ass. Here go King David, man. When King David was on his deathbed, you know, he had Bathsheba, but also on his deathbed, he was in strict in the age. It's 1 Kings 1:1. It say, now King David was old and strict in the years, and they clothed him with clothes, but he had no heat. Therefore his servant said unto him, let thou be sought for my lord the king a young virgin. And this virgin, that means a young woman, man. A young maid. Right? It say, let her stand before the king, and let her cherish him, and let her lie in our bosom, that thou Lord, thy king, might give heat. So thou sat for a few damsels throughout all the country of Israel, and found Abigail, a Shemite, and brought her to the king. Right? He already had multiple wives. He lived a beautiful life. Right? It say, and the damsel was very fair and charitable to the king, and admitted to him, but the king knew her not. And knew her not, man. So he didn't even know this woman. But they sought out for a wife, another wife, so that he can feel heat, to fulfill his need to sleep with him, man. You gotta understand, having multiple wives is not going off if you can sustain them in this place, man. But that's what a lot of people get sidetracked, man, and don't understand the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's real simple, man. It's real simple when it comes down to the law. And the Lord said we can have multiple women in this kingdom if you can sustain them, man. But it's not wise because you got to deal with her bullshit, her demons, and that's times 2 plus your demons. Then kids also, it's just too much, man. So this nigga Eric not knowing the scriptures properly, man. They always push that what's the word, panobly, whatever it is, man. That happy wife, happy life, one wife type of doctrine, man. And that's not how it's supposed to go, man. So with that, hope the lesson edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the honor to the apostle and the great millstone that rule well, and salutation to the icon teaching that's true out the folk on the earth, in the city, man. So next time, I'll say Shalom and a ball.